Okay, this is a video response to Elliot's video, Elliot 419's video, where ICP is, was, and will be, or something like that. My opinion is they've got too much going on at once. If you think about it, when they were doing the Joker's cards, they planned this. They planned the Joker's cards from day one. So they had that much time to actually write meaningful songs and put actual thought into the songs that they put on the Joker's cards. I mean, I guarantee you they went through at least 50 songs that they never put on a CD, just as trial and error. Okay? Now, up until Amazing Jekyll Brothers, ICP was the only thing that ICP was focused on. I mean, sure they did like a movie, but that was pretty much it. Then come Amazing Jekyll Brothers, they get twisted and they start focusing a little bit of attention on Twisted to try and put them out there, which wasn't that big of a deal, but I mean, it just kind of took a little more time off of the Joker's cards so they could focus on Twisted. And that is why it took so long for the Wraith to come out. The Wraith took forever to come out. There was Amazing Jekyll Brothers, and then we had to wait, what, like 2 to 3 years for the next Joker's card? It was crazy, but that's understandable. Now, today, we look at it. They have Boondocks, they have Blaze, they have ABK, they have fucking uh Kuma, DJ Clay. I don't know if I said him, but like they've got so many different artists that they have to take time out of working on their music to kind of oversee everything because they control the record. It's their record label. Psychopathic Records is uh uh it's their baby. It's their creation. Okay, they created this. So they have to basically give the approval for everything. Okay? So that's just more time that they take out of working on their songs to make sure that these other artists are putting out quality music. Okay? So, I believe that ICP is kind of taking a back seat trying to build their empire. So that way you have more of a variety of music to listen to. I mean, you've got Boondocks, and he does the whole, country, hip hop style, feel. And you've got ABK, he's like the native juggalo, you know what I'm saying? And, it's just a different flavor, you know what I'm saying? DJ Clay's more hip hop orientated. Twisted, I mean, they're kind of underground horrorcore with a little bit of fucking metal. So I mean, it's all a different flavor. They got Kuma, and also, if you look at it, they have so many different producers producing tracks now. They have Kuma, they've got Mike P, they've got fucking DJ Clay, they've got fucking old school people like Legs Diamond and shit. All these motherfuckers. Wolfpack produced a couple songs or whatever. You know, and it's just like they've got so much going on that they don't really take time to sit and focus on one song to make it a quality record. You know, and also they're working on Big Money Rustlers, which is scheduled to be released in sometime in 2009. Okay, they also have Twizted's new record that's going to be released, and I believe it's May, if I'm correct, of 2009. They've got all this other shit that they're working on. May 27th is a Twisted. Um, They've just got all this other shit that they're working on right now that I doubt that you will see a quality ICP record as good as any of the Joker's cards anytime soon. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but that's just the way I see it. They've got so much going at one time, and it's like anytime you take your focus off of something and kind of like go from different places to work on other projects, it kind of makes it less. What am I trying to say? It makes it not as good as it would be if you would take the time out to actually work on one record, devote all your time and your attention and your heart into one record. Now, that doesn't mean that ICP and Psychopathic Records is, fading away from the family or anything. It just means that they've got a lot of stuff on their plate, you know? And it just, they need time to rest, honestly. That's why whenever they did do the Joker's cards were spaced out like, they came out with one Joker's card and then waited like 2 years and put out another one, and that's why it took 10 years to put out six Joker's cards. You know what I'm saying? If they put out a Joker's card every year, that would only take 6 years. So basically, they spaced them out with a 4 year allotted period. So that gave them about a year and a half to actually focus on one CD. Just them, nothing else, no other projects, just that one CD. So they could actually think and put their heart, mind, their body, and soul into the CD. But now they have so much going on that it's just kind of all becoming one big mashup of producers and artists. And I think that's why DJ Clay is becoming so much of a mainstay in Psychopathics, is because what DJ Clay can do is he can give you all of the artists that you want to hear while they are working on the major artist projects. You know what I'm saying? Like Twizded's new CD, ABK's Mudface. You know, DJ Clay is just he's a DJ. That's what he is. That's what he does. It's a mixtape. It's not meant to be actual record. It's just supposed to. I mean, mixtapes you go out and you buy on the street. You know what I'm saying? Mixtapes represent real underground music. Mixtapes is something that you find not in the stores. You find that shit in the fucking underground. You know what I'm saying? It's shit that artists do to occupy their fans' time while they actually work on the major project. So, in my opinion, ICP is just working too much on everything else. I think that they need to. I mean, I'm not saying that they need to push everybody off, but they need to schedule a time to focus on one album of theirs and make it the best that it can be. Because I know they can do it. They've shown that they can do it in the past with all of the Joker's cards. I mean, Carnival of Carnage, that was their first Joker's card. And some people say, I know you, Elliot, your opinion is, it was kind of shittily produced. But it's still, even with it being shittily produced, it was the shit. For some motherfuckers coming out of Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Never really been in the music industry that much. I mean, before they came out with Carnival of Carnage, they did like dog beats and fucking basement cuts and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was all straight, real underground shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just trying to get on their feet into the business. So Carnival of Carnage being their first major studio album wasn't really that bad if you think about it. And they progressed and got better and better and better. And now it's to the point where they've reached their pinnacle so far, and they have just so much on their plate that they can't progress anymore. So I'm almost done, so that's my time. This is your boy Suspect. I rambled on.